Hello, this is Ligia, and this is my autoethnography about immigration. My family and I moved to the United States like almost 2 years ago. I grew up in a nation considered periphery. Living in Venezuela has influenced my conception of the world, primarily because Venezuela is a country in which religion is very important to society. So since I was little, my parents taught me to believe in God. And nowadays, I believe that society is based on the relationship between man and God. And I also believe that humanity is a creation of God. I also believe that everything we have is thanks to God. So yeah. I am currently not a U.S. citizen like most of the Latin American nations. You have to have a visa. My family and I got one on 2008. I certainly don't remember the procedure. I think I didn't even go to the actual interview. You actually have to attend to an interview. You have to go to the embassy, which is in the capital of my country. And I used to live in a different state that it was like 4 hours away from the actual capital of Venezuela, Caracas. And at that time I didn't go to the interview because I was a minor, so it wasn't necessary for me to go. But I remember that my mom took a bunch of documents. So yeah, we traveled like several times here to the United States. But it was like just vacations, Disneyland and stuff. So 2014, we were thinking migrating, because of the economic and political situation. We applied this lottery visa in 2014, and it's like you apply, you go online, the embassy, you fill out some forms, and then they give you like a code. You were supposed to be like constantly checking the website to see if your number appear on the interview schedules. Our interview on July 2016, I want to say. Yeah, and that you had to pay, and it wasn't just like $300 that like when you get your tourist visa, you had to pay like $1,000 because we were 5, my parents, my 2 siblings, and I. So it was like $1,000, and we had to pay on cash. We decided to pay with bolivares, not with dollars, because it was easier for us. Then we had to wait for them to count the money, and on their interview they asked us for birth certificates and like a proof that my parents had a job, a stable job. And they also asked us about bank account. And so we show like the bank account that we had here and the one from Venezuela. And then we got us and then they told us that that we were acceptable to receive the green card. And so yeah, we won the lottery. So then, like, I don't know, 4 months later, I think, we moved here. And yeah, that's the story. It was pretty fast. So yeah. Okay, so I believe that this nation, the United States, is built by immigrants, and removing the nation of immigrants' language does nothing to change that fact. It only reveals that insidious racism harbored by those in this administration. I don't think that removing the nation of immigrants will change my personality. It will change my life in general and the life of every single immigrant. I believe that we cannot separate immigrants from Americans, and we're intrinsically linked as children, parents, neighbors, and loved ones. So yeah. What do we gain or lose by removing the immigrant identity in the US culture? I don't know. I think that having an American identity is having an immigrant identity, because somehow we're all related to an immigrant. Children who were brought from a young age and grew up in the United States, and they're still undocumented. I think, I might be wrong, they shouldn't be considered Americans. I mean, culturally, they belong to American society, but geopolitically talking, they're not considered Americans. Should they be deported? No. We could open visas for them, help them with their residence, because they just belong to our society, and yeah, they belong to this nation of immigrants. That was